here's a puzzle based on the Crystal Maze. And so the Crystal Maze is people trying to find a journey through the maze, and each the journey has a certain number of steps that you'll have to find, and each step represents a card, and the cards are always adjacent to the previous card in the step. So for example, if that's the first step, then the next one might be 2 there, and then maybe 3 would be there, and then maybe 4 would be there, and so on. And that would create a path. So you can see the first 5 steps through this maze might be something like that. But it will start from the bottom and go to the finish towards the end. And this puzzle is as follows. So we're going to have 15 cards in the path. So to get from start to finish, you're going to go through 15 different cards. You are going to pass through exactly 5 yellow discs and 1 blue disc, which means no more and no less than 1 blue disc. And based on that information, you've got to see if you can work out what the route through this maze might be. So where to start? Well, I suppose a good way, we can start with a maze that we have already looked at. Let's start here. So we've started already on a blue disc, so that's our 1 blue disc used up, and then we can travel. So that's second card, that's okay, no change there. Third card is okay. There's the fourth card. Now we could try and go there, but then we've got a problem of that blue disc that we've already used up, and there's 2 blue discs there, so we definitely can't go onto that card. And that kind of shows where, that starts to show you where some of the boundaries are of our maze. So, okay, no good there. So I guess we could go on, which is good, and we've managed to get a yellow disc there. And then we can just try and keep going like that. So each time we get a yellow disc, we can add to our count. We've got to get 5 yellow discs. And of course we can't go there, the blue disc, so let's try and move on this way. And here we can see we've got a bit of a problem. We count through our steps. We've done 9 cards so far, so we've got 15 cards in total. We've got 6 more to go. But the question is, how do we move on from here? We can't go diagonally. That's not allowed. So where can we go? We can't actually go anywhere from there unless we went back on our path. And then we've got a difficulty because we've only got, well, one, it's not a good idea to have a maze where you go back on your path anyway. So really we should have the rule where you can only use 1 card once in the maze. So that means we've got that problem. That's kind of a dead end because of the blue discs. The blue discs are not going to allow us to get any further. So we're kind of maybe back here, or maybe we have to start all the way over again, and because we can maybe work out that this route just will not work. And that's the puzzle, because there is a route through, and you've got to find out which ways will work, which ways won't work, and see if you can discover a path, in theory the one and only path, that would get you through this maze to the finish line in 15 cards with only 5 yellow discs and exactly 5 yellow discs and exactly 1 blue disc.